Want to explore witches, potions, and magical adventures before Witchbrook drops? Grab that comfy cozy drink and let's get into it. What if I told you the wait for Witchbrook doesn't have to feel endless? What if I told you there were 10 magical games that you can play right now to scratch the same Witchbrook itch? Winter might feel far away, but until then, we can still dive into the same magic and charm with witches, spells, potions, and so much more. And trust me, these games are not just fillers. Each one has its own unique magic that can hook you in and keep you plenty busy until Witchbrook finally arrives. And if you're not sure what Witchbrook is or why so many of us are excited for it, I've got a full breakdown video linked in the cards and in the description where we deep dive into everything we know so far and see just how incredible it's shaping up to be. And without further ado, let's kick off this list with a game that feels like the perfect step into the Witchbrook vibe. Little Witch in the Woods. In this enchanting pixel art RPG, you step into the shoes of Ellie, a young witch in training living in a whimsical forest full of secrets, quirky villagers, and mystical creatures. Your daily life is a mix of gathering herbs, brewing potions, completing errands for villagers, and exploring hidden corners of the woods as you work on completing your training. Since March of 2022, this game has been in early access, giving the devs plenty of time to polish it, expand on it, and respond to all the community feedback. And now, after years of anticipation, the 1.0 full release finally drops this month on September 15th. You'll find yourself not just completing tasks, but really building relationships, discovering little magical secrets tucked away in the environment, and feeling like you're living in your own enchanting storybook. It's part adventure, part life sim, and entirely captivating. Personally, I love how it blends the quiet exploration with little bursts of magic. You never quite know what whimsical or chaotic thing is going to happen next. You can pick this game up on PC via Steam and Xbox. And in the past, they did mention that it would come to Switch upon full release, but recent announcements of its full release has not confirmed whether or not it is in fact coming to Switch, so stay tuned. Next up, we have Fields of Mystria, a farming adventure that's all about building, exploring, and slowly turning a neglected homestead into something magical. You'll spend your days planting crops, raising animals, fishing, mining, and crafting tools to make your farm thrive. The village itself is full of charm and life, with festivals, seasonal events, and a cast of fun villagers to meet, befriend, and romance. There's a sense of discovery around every corner, from hidden treasures in the ruins to little secrets tucked away in the forest. You can customize your home, your farm, and even your character, so everything feels personal and uniquely yours. I've been playing this one for a while now, and honestly, it's so easy to get sucked into. Between the adorable art, relaxing soundtrack, and magical vibes, and a steady stream of little goals that keep you coming back, it's one of those games that you'll happily lose track of time in. If you want a closer look, I also have a before you buy review linked in the cards and in the description. Fields of Mystria is currently in early access and has received tons of amazing major updates and has plans for even more. For a better idea of what they've been up to throughout their early access journey, you can also check out my breakdown video that is also linked here in the cards and in the description. You can pick up Fields of Mystria on PC via Steam. Console releases are being evaluated for future potential ports, but we don't have a confirmation of where exactly just yet. Next up on the list, we have Wanderstop, a narrative-focused, charming shop management game set in a magical forest. You play as Alta, a fallen fighter who's basically forced to run a peaceful tea shop, which is far from what she really wants to be doing. Throughout your journey, you'll be growing and harvesting your ingredients, crafting teas with a very quirky-looking tea-making contraption, and serve curious travelers, each with their own interesting stories. But it's not all about running a tea shop here. You'll be able to tidy the shop and decorate it to your liking, or simply just sit on a bench and sip some tea as you relax and take in all of the magical beauty around you. The game encourages patience and presence, letting you slow down and enjoy the little rituals, even if Alta herself is wrestling with being stuck in this tea-serving life forever. Wanderstop blends narrative, charm, and ritualistic gameplay into something that's both relaxing and surprisingly thoughtful, and you can pick it up over on PC via Steam or the Epic Store, PlayStation 5, and Xbox X and S series. Next up, we have Moonstone Island, a magical creature collecting life sim where you'll spend your days exploring 100 floating islands, taming over 70 adorable spirits, and brewing potions to level up your skills. You'll start your alchemy training on a sky island, but don't think it'll be all calm skies and breezy days. There are dangerous dungeons, ancient temples, and mysterious biomes all waiting to test your abilities. What really stands out here is the freedom. You can build and decorate your home however and wherever you like with over 300 decorations, grow crops and flowers to craft potions, or cook meals for stat boosts and travel around on balloons, gliders, and even brooms. The world feels alive with the NPCs to befriend, romance, and maybe even marry, while every island has secrets to uncover if you're curious enough to explore. Moonstone Island has been constantly expanding since its September of 2023 release, adding marriage, cooking, new cards, decorations, and so much more. With more updates planned throughout 2025, it's a game that keeps giving. So if you're looking for a magical adventure that's equal parts relaxing, strategic, and endlessly charming, this one is one to dive into. You can pick up Moonstone Island on PC and Switch. Coming up next, we have Mind Over Magic, a wizard school management sim where you'll get to design and run your very own magical academy. You'll build classrooms, grow exotic plants, brew potions, and train students to explore the dangerous Underschool, which is a mysterious underground dungeon filled with dark secrets and deadly creatures. One thing that really caught my attention is the fact that spirits of the recently departed can come back and either haunt your school or even help you along the way in multiple ways. With tactical combat, permadeath, and the magical chaos of running a school of wizards, this game keeps you thinking and experimenting around every corner. And if you know me, you know I always crave a little chaos in my games. Mind Over Magic is currently only available on PC via Steam. The devs are thinking about porting to other platforms, but no confirmations about where has been set. Next up is Tiny Witch, a charming magical shop management game where you take charge of a wizarding store in a town full of dungeon masters. Your goal? Mix magical ingredients, craft minions, and serve your customers that all have their own quirks and patience levels. Delivering exactly what they want is key to keeping your little magical shop thriving. The game stands out with its hands-on alchemy and crafting systems and looks to be a bit chaotic, but in a very fun way. You'll be juggling cauldrons, gathering resources, and expanding your shop with decorations, pets, and extra work tables to make it truly your own. But it's not all about shop management here. By day, you'll be running the shop, and by night, you're going to be exploring a forest, a cave, and a desert, which makes this game a lot bigger than it seems. It looks like a delightful mix of strategy, creativity, and playful chaos that can easily keep you engaged for hours. You can snag this game up over on PC via Steam or the Epic Game Store. Next up, let's take a look at The Cauldron Kids, The Summoning of Mr. Vermicelli, a quirky adventure puzzle game with a magical twist. In this game, you'll play as a young 6-year-old witch who's been tasked with running experiments and solving puzzles in your mysterious little workshop. Now, I don't know about you, but the last thing that I was doing at 6 years old was running a workshop. But hey, it's a magical world. Anything can happen here. From brewing potions to tinkering with strange contraptions, every little task feels like a tiny magical challenge. The playful atmosphere gives this game so much charm. Whimsical animations, mischievous magical mishaps, and a cast of curious characters give this world tons of personality. Each puzzle encourages creativity and experimentation, making it feel less like just another puzzle game and more like a hands-on magical playground. After all, we are 6 in the game. It definitely looks like a pretty addicting game that would do very well in our wait for Witchbrook, keeping us very much entertained. You can pick this one up over on PC via Steam with no console releases confirmed just yet. Next up, we have Spells and Secrets, a magical adventure that's all about exploring a mysterious academy while uncovering hidden knowledge and mastering spells. You step into a world full of secrets, tricky puzzles, and enchanting environments where every corner of the academy feels alive with story and discovery. The core of the game is experimentation. Mix spells, manipulate objects, and solve clever challenges that reward curiosity and clever thinking. It's got that satisfying aha feeling when you figure out how to combine your magical tools in just the right way. And the level design encourages you to explore every single nook and cranny. Beyond puzzles, the game shines with its narrative charm. Interacting with characters, uncovering secrets, and gradually learning the lore of the academy keeps the experience engaging from start to finish. It's the perfect kind of game to get lost in if you love a mix of magic, clever design, and a bit of mystery. You can purchase Spells and Secrets on PC via Steam. I am so sorry, console users. Once again, no console releases have been announced just yet for this one. But fear not, because this next one on the list is available on all platforms, and that's Magical Delicacy. This one is a charming game that blends cooking with magical exploration. You take on the role of a budding chef in a world where ingredients aren't just your plain Jane salt, pepper, and spices. Instead, they're alive with magic. Gather mystical components, experiment with recipes, and create dishes that are as enchanting as they are delicious. I absolutely love the mix of creativity and discovery in this one. You'll be exploring forests, caves, and other magical locations to hunt down rare ingredients, learning new recipes, and combining flavors in inventive ways. Each dish you create can unlock unique effects, helping you tackle challenges or just impress the townfolk. It's playful, engaging, and full of surprises, making it perfect for when you want a game that's relaxing but still keeps your brain buzzing with possibilities. There's a lot of charm packed into the small details here, from character interactions to magical cooking effects, which really makes the world come to life. You can pick up Magical Delicacy on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. And last but certainly not least, we have Chef RPG, a quirky and charming cooking simulation where you step into the shoes of a chef tasked with reviving the once famous restaurant Le Sequoia in the bustling town of White Ash Harbor. Now, while this one technically isn't about magic, witches, spells, or potions, I'm including it in the list simply because of the overall alluring vibe it gives off. It's more of a sci-fi, cyberpunk, futuristic vibe that holds tons of mysteries and secrets. You'll explore the town, gather rare ingredients, unlock secret recipes, and gradually rebuild your restaurant into a thriving culinary hotspot. The mix of time management, town exploration, and character interactions gives it a surprisingly rich and engaging rhythm. You never know what new dish, ingredient, or interaction is waiting around the corner. Even without magical mechanics, there's something undeniably captivating about uncovering hidden recipes, meeting eccentric townsfolk, and watching your restaurant grow from humble beginnings into a local legend. And for those who enjoy charm, curiosity, and a steady stream of small victories, Chef RPG is definitely worth checking out. Currently, Chef RPG is available in early access on PC via Steam, and it's planned to come out on Switch after its full release sometime in the summer of 2026. And that's a wrap on 10 magical games to scratch your Witchbrook itch. From potion brewing and minion crafting to floating islands and enchanting shops, each game is packed with charm, creativity, and little bursts of magic that'll make the wait for Witchbrook so much more fun. Which of these magical adventures are you most excited to jump into first? Let me know in the comments below. And if there's any other games that I did not include in this list that's scratching that magical gaming itch for you, let me know which one it is. I would love to know and try it out myself. And if you enjoyed today's video and looking forward for more, as well as Witchbrook, Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss out on all of my future gaming news, reviews, and how-tos. All right, y'all, until the next time, happy gaming. Bye.